That will be ere the set of sun.
Where the place?
Upon the heath.
There to meet with Macbeth.
Fair is foul and foul is fair. Fair is foul and foul is fair.
Hover through the fog and filthy air.
What bloody man is that? He can report, as seemeth by his plight, of the revolt the newest state.
This is the worthy Macduff, who, like a good and hardy soldier, fought against my captivity. Hail, brave friend, save to the king the knowledge of the broil, as us leave it.
Doubtful it stood, as two spent swimmers that do cling together and choke their art. The merciless MacDonald, worthy to be a rebel, for to that the multiplying villainies of nature do swarm upon him. The brave Macbeth, well, he deserves that name. Disdaining fortune like valor's minion, carved out his passage till he faced the slave, which ne'er shook hands nor bade farewell, till he unseamed him from the nave to the chaps, and fixed his head upon our battlements.
Oh, yes. Valiant cousin, worthy gentleman. Who comes here?
This is the worthy thane of Ross.
What a haste looks to his eyes, so should he look that some speak things strange.
God save the king.
Whence camest thou, worthy thane?
From Fife, great king, when the most disloyal trade to the thane of Cawdor began a dismal conflict, till brave Macbeth, well he deserves that name, point against point, rebellious arm against army, curved his lavish spirit, and to conclude, the victory fell on us.
Oh, yes. Great happiness! No more that thane of Cawdor shall receive our bosom interest. Go and pronounce his present death. And with his former title, greet Macbeth. What he hath lost, noble Macbeth hath won.
I see it done.
Where hast thou been, sister?
Killing swine. Sister, where thou?
A sailor's wife had chestnuts in her lap, and munched and munched and munched. Give me, quoth I, a runty witch, the run-fed Runyon cries, her husband to a leper gone. Master, oh the tiger, but innocent I'll thither sail, and like a rat without a tail. I'll do, and I'll do.
I'll give thee a wind.
Thou art kind,
and I another.
I myself have all the other. Weary Sir Knight, 9 times 9, shall he dwindle, he can pine. Though his spark cannot be lost, yet it shall be tempest tossed. Look what I have.
Show me, show me.
Here I have a pilot son, wrecked at home which he did come.
A drum,
Macbeth doth come.
So foul and fair a day I've not seen.
How far is it called to Forres? What are these so withered and so wild in their attire, that look not like inhabitants on the earth and yet are on it? Live you, or you aught that man may question?
Speak, if you can. What are you?
All hail Macbeth.
Hail to thee, Thane of Glamis.
All hail Macbeth. Hail to thee, Thane of Cawdor. All hail Macbeth.
Thou shalt be king hereafter.
Good sir, why do you start? Seem to fear the things that sound so fair. In the name of truth and ye fantastical which outly show, my noble partner, you greet with present grace and great prediction of noble having and of royal hope. But me, you speak not. If you can look into the seeds of time and say which grain will grow and which will not, speak then to me, who neither beg nor fear your favours nor your hate.
Hail,
Hail,
Hail.
lesser than Macbeth, and greater.
not so happy, yet much happier.
Thou shalt get kings, though thou be none. So all hail Macbeth and Banquo.
Banquo and Macbeth, hail.
I know I'm Thane of Glamis, but how of Cawdor? The Thane of Cawdor lives, and to be king stands not within the prospects of belief, no more than to be Cawdor. Say from whence you own this strange intelligence. Speak, I charge you.
Whither are they vanished?
Your children shall be kings.
You shall be king.
And Thane of Cawdor too, went it not so?
Who comes here?
The king hath happily received the news of thy success.
We are sent to give thee our royal master thanks.
And for an earnest of great honour, he bade me from him, call thee Thane of Cawdor.
What? Can tales speak true?
The Thane of Cawdor lives. Why do you dress me in borrowed robes?
Whose fame lives yet, but under heavy judgment bears that life which he deserves to lose. For treason's capital confessed and proved, have overthrown him.
Glamis and Thane of Cawdor, the greatest is behind.
Oftentimes, to win us to our harm, the instruments of darkness tell us truths. Win us with honest trifle, to betray in deepest consequence. Cousins, a word, I pray you.
If chance will have me king, why chance may crown me without my stir. Come what come may, time and the hour runs through the roughest day. Come, friends.
Cawdor, are those in commission not yet returned?
My liege, they yet not come back. Though I have spoken with one that saw him die, who did report he'd been studying his death. For the dearest thing he owed is to a careless trifle.
There's no art to find the mind's construction in the face. He was a gentleman on whom I built an absolute trust.
My lord, Macbeth approaches.
Worthy Macbeth, noble Banquo, reliant messenger. Sons, kinsmen, thanes, and you whose are the nearest, know that we will establish our estate upon our eldest, Malcolm, whom we name here after the Prince of Cumberland, from hence to Inverness, and bind us further to you.
I'll make joyful the hearing of my wife of your approach, so humbly take my leave.
My worthy Cawdor.
Prince of Cumberland, that is a step on which I must fall down, or else, oh, a leap, for in my way it lies. Stars, hide your fires. Let not light see my black and deep desires. The eye winks at the hand, yet let that be, when it is done, to see.
They met me in a day of success, and I have learned by the perfectest report they've more in them than mortal knowledge. When I burned in desire to question them further, they made themselves air into which they vanished. This have I thought good to deliver thee, my dearest partner of greatness. Lay it in thy heart and farewell. Glamis thou art and Cawdor, and shalt be what thou art promised. Yes, I do fear thy nature. It is too full of the milk of human kindness to catch the nearest way. Thou wouldn't be great. Art not without ambition, but without the illness that should attend it. Hie thee hither, that I may pour my spirits in thine ear. What is your tidings?
The king comes here tonight.
Thou art mad to say it. Is not thy master with him who weren't so with informed preparation?
So please you, it is true, our Thane is coming. One of my fellows had the speed of him and almost dead for breath had scarcely more than this message.
Give attendance and with great news. The raven himself is hoarse, that croaks the fatal entrance of Duncan under my battlements. Come, you spirits, that tender mortal thoughts, and sex me here and fill me from the crown to the toe top full of desirous cruelty. Come, thick knights, and pale thee in the dunnest smoke of hell, that not my keen knife see the wound it makes, nor heaven to peep through the blanket of darkness to cry, Hold! Hold! Great Glamis and worthy Cawdor, and greater than both for all hell hereafter.
My dearest love, Duncan comes here tonight.
And when goes hence?
Tomorrow, as he purposes.
Oh, never shall sun that more see. Your face, my Thane, is a book where men may read strange matters. To beguile the time, look like the time, but welcome in your eyes, your hands, your tongue. Look like the innocent flower, but be the serpent under it, and leave all the rest to me.
We'll speak further.
See, the air sweetly and nimbly recommends itself unto our gentle senses. See, our honoured hostess, the love that follows us sometime is our trouble, which still we thank as love.
Every point, twice done and done double.
Where's the Thane of Cawdor? We coursed him at the hills and had purpose to be his purveyor, but he rides well, and his great love, sharp as a spur, hath Halpin to his home before us. Fair and noble hostess, we are your guests tonight.
Your servants ever.
give me your hand, conduct me to mine host. We love him highly, and shall continue our graces towards him.
If it were done when 'tis done, then 'twere well it were done quickly. If the assassination could trammel up the consequence and capture to see success, that but this blow might be the be-all and the end-all here. But here, upon this bank and shoal of time, we jump the life to come. But in these cases we still have judgment here, in which we teach bloody instructions, which, being taught, return to plague the inventor. He's here in double trust, first as I'm his kinsman and his subject, then as his host, who should against his murderer shut the door, not bear the knife myself. I have no spurs to prick the sides of my intent, but only vaulting ambition, which overleaps itself and falls on the other.
Here's sucked. Why have you left the chamber?
We will proceed no further in this business.
Was the hope drunk when it dressed itself? Has it slept since and wakes now, so looks so green and pale at what it did so freely? Is art thou feared to be the same in thine own act and valour as thou art in desire?
Prithee, peace! I don't do all that may become a man. Who dares do more is none.
When you don't do it, then you're a man. And to be so much more you are, you would be so much more the man. I have given suck, and I tend to love the babe that milks me. I would, while smiling in my face, have dashed the brains out if I'd so sworn to you as you've done to this.
And if we should fail?
Then we fail. But screw your courage to stick in place, and we will not fail. What could not you and I perform upon the unguarded Duncan?
Bring forth men, children only, for thy undaunted metal shall compose nothing but males. I am settled, and bend up each corporal agent to this terrible feat. Away, mock the time with fairest show. False face must hide what the false heart doth know. Is this a dagger which I see before me? The handle towards my hand. Come, let me clutch thee. I have thee not, and yet I see thee still. Art thou not fatal vision, sensible to feeling as the sight? Or art thou but a dagger of the mind, a false creation, proceedings from a heat-oppressed brain? And I see thee still, in a form as palpable as this which now I draw. Thou marshalst me the way that I was going, and such an instrument I was to use. Mine eyes are made the fools of the other senses, or else worth all the rest. I see thee still, and on thy blade and dungeon gouts of blood, which was not so before. There's no such thing. It is the bloody business which informs us to mine eyes. I go, and it is done. The bell invites me. Hear it not, Duncan, for it is a knell that summons thee to heaven or to hell.
My husband.
I have done the deed. Dost thou not hear a noise?
I heard the owl scream and the cricket's cry. Did not you speak?
When?
Now.
As I descended?
I.
This is a sorry sight.
A foolish thought says sorry sight. These deeds must not be thought of these ways. It will drive us mad.
Methought I heard a voice cry, sleep no more. Macbeth does murder sleep.
What do you mean?
Carrol has murdered sleep. Therefore Glam shall sleep no more. Macbeth shall sleep no more.
Why did you bring the daggers from this place? They must lie there. Go carry them and smear the sleepy grooms of blood.
I'll go no more. I'm afraid to think what I've done. Look on't again, I dare not.
Infirm of purpose. Give me the daggers. The sleeping and the dead are but a picture. 'Tis the eye of childhood that fears a painted devil. If you do please, I'll gild the face of the grooms of all for missing their guilt.
Whence is that knocking? How is it with me when every noise appalls me? Will all great Neptune's oceans wash this blood clean from my hand? No. This my hand will rather the multitudinous seas incarnadine, making the green one red.
My hands are of your colour now, but I shame through a heart so white. A little water can clear us of the siege.
Wait, Duncan, with thy knocking, I would thou couldst.
Here's a knocking indeed. If a man or a porter of Hell's Gate, he should have all turned in the key. Knock, knock, who's there? I, in the name of Beelzebub. Here's a farmer, stand up, farmer. Here's a farmer that hanged himself on the expectation of plenty. Come in time, have napkins now about you. Here, you'll sweat for it. Sit down. Knock, knock, who's there? In the other devil's name. Faith, here's an equivocator. Who could swear in both the scales inside the scale, who committed treason enough for God's sake, you could not equivocate to heaven. Oh, come in, equivocator, that's enough of you. Knock, knock, who's there? Faith, it is an English tailor. Come hither, for see now the French house. Come in, tailor, here you may roast your goose. That's enough. Knock, knock, never quiet. What are you? This place is too cold for hell. I'll the devil porter it no further. I should have thought to have let in some of all professions that go the primrose way to the everlasting bonfire. Anon, I pray you, remember the porter.
Was it so late, friend, ere you went to bed that you do lie so late?
Faith, sir, we were carousing to the second cup, and drink, sir, is a great provoker of three things.
And what three things does drink so especially provoke?
Marry, sir, no spending sleep, and year ride. Lechery, sir, it provokes and it unprovokes. It provokes the desire, but takes away the performance. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
I believe drink gave thee the lie last night.
As it did, sir, I the very throats on me.
Is thy master stirring? Our knocking has awaked him. Here he comes.
Good morrow, noble sir.
Good morrow, both.
Is the king stirring, worthy thane?
Not yet.
He did command me to call timely on him. I've almost slipped the hour.
I'll bring you to him.
The night has been unruly where we lie. Our chimneys were blown down, and, as they say, lamentings heard in the air. Some say the earth was feverish and did shake.
'Twas a rough night.
My own remembrance cannot parallel a fellow to it.
Horror, horror, horror. Tongue nor heart cannot conceive nor name thee.
What's the matter?
Most sacrilegious murder.
What is it you say?
Mean you, His Majesty?
Approach the chamber. Awake, awake! Ring the alarm bell! Murder and treason! Banquo and Donalbain! Malcolm, awake!
What is the business? Speak, speak!
Oh, gentle lady, 'tis not for you to hear what I can speak. Oh, Banquo, Banquo, our royal master's murdered.
Who, alas, in our house? What is amiss?
Your royal father's murdered.
By whom? Those of his chambers that seem to have done it.
Yes, I do repent to me in my fury that I did kill them.
Wherefore did you so?
Who could refrain that had a heart to love, and in thy heart's courage makes thy love known?
Well, we have
Look to the lady.
What will you do? Let's not consult with them. Show an unfelt sorrow as an office in which the false man does easy. I'll to England.
To Ireland I, a separate fortune check is both safer. Where we are, there's daggers in these men's smiles. The near in blood, the nearer bloody.
This murderous shaft that shot hath not yet lighted, and our safest way is to avoid the aim. Therefore to horse, and let us not be dainty of leave-taking, but shift. Away!
How goes the word, sir, now?
Why, see you not?
Is it known who did this more than a bloody deed?
Those that Macbeth hath slain.
Alas the day, what good could they pretend?
They were suborned. Malcolm and Donalbain, the king's two sons, have stolen away and fled, which puts upon them suspicion of the deed.
Against nature's still thriftless ambition that wilt raven up thine own lives means, then 'tis most like the sovereign seal will fall upon Macbeth.
He is already named and gone to Scone to be invested.
Will you to Scone?
No, cousin, I'll to Fife.
Well, I will thither.
Well, may you see things well done there. Adieu. Lest our old robes sit easier than our new.
Sit now, King Cawdor glams all as the weird women promised. And I fear thou pay most foully for it. Yes, it was said it should not stand in thy posterity, but that myself should be the root and father of many kings. But hush, no more.
Here's our chief guest. Tonight we hold a solemn supper, sir, and I'll request your presence.
Let your highness command upon me.
Ride you this afternoon?
Aye, my good lord.
Is it far you ride?
As far, my lord, twixt this and supper.
Fail not our feast.
My good lord, I will not.
Goes Fleance with you?
Aye, my lord, our time does call upon us.
I wish your horses sure and fair of foot. Farewell. Let every man be master of his time till 7 at night. God be with you. To be thus is nothing, but to be safely thus. Our fears in Banquo stick deep. The sisters held him father to a line of kings. If it be so, for them have I filed my mind, to make them kings, the seed of Banquo kings. Rather than so, come fate into the list and champion me into the utterance. Who's there? Was it not yesterday we spoke together?
It was, so please, your highness.
So then, have you considered of our speeches? No doubt it was he in times of past that held you so under fortune, which you thought was our innocent self. This I made good to you.
You made it known to us.
I did, and went further, which is now our point of second meeting. Are you so gospel to pray for this man and for his issue?
We are men, my liege.
Aye, as hounds and greyhounds, spaniels and curs, all by the names of dogs. Now, if you have a station in the file not in the worst rank of manhood, say it.
I am one, my liege, whom the vile blows and buffets of the world have so incensed and reckless what I do despite the world. And I another, so weary with disasters, tugged with fortune that I would set my lie on any chance to mend it or be rid on't.
Both of you know Banquo was your enemy.
True, my lord.
And so is he mine. And though I could with barefaced power sweep him from my sight and bid my will avouch it, yet I must not. For friends that are both his and mine, whose loves I may not drop, who I myself struck down, that it is to your assistance that I do make love, masking the business from the common eye for sundry weighty reasons.
We shall, my lord, perform what you command us. Though our lives...
Your spirit shine through you. I'll call upon you straight. Abide within.
All spent, what our desire is got without content. 'Tis safer to be the which we destroy, than by destruction dwell in doubtful joy.
We have scotched the snake, not killed it.
Come on, gentle my lord, sleek over your ragged looks. Be brightened over amongst your guests tonight.
So shall I, love, and so I pray be you. Full of scorpions is my mind, dear wife. Thou knowst that Banquo and his Fleance lives.
What's to be done?
Be innocent of the knowledge, dearest Chuck, till thou applaud the deed. Light thickens, and crow makes wings to the rooky wood. Good of day begins to droop and drowse. So prithee, go with me.
Who did bid thee join with us? Macbeth! He needs not of his trust, since he delivers our offices on what we have to do till a direction just. Ha! 'Tis he, stand close. Stand to it.
It will be rain tonight.
Let it come down.
Oh, treachery!
Fly, good Fleance, fly!
Thou mayest revenge, O slave.
Who did strike out the light? Was not the way? There's one, madame, the sun is fled. We've lost best half our affair.
Well, then to weigh and say what is done.
you know your own degrees. Sit down. At first and last, the hearty welcome.
Thanks to your majesty.
There is blood on thy face.
'Tis Banquo's then.
'Tis better thee without than he within. Is he dispatched?
My lord, his throat is cut, but I did him.
Thou art the best of the cutthroats. Yet he is good that did the like for Fleance.
Most royal sir, Fleance escaped.
Then comes my fit again. But Banquo's safe.
I, my good lord, safe in a ditch he bides.
With 20 trench gashes in his head.
Get thee gone.
My royal lord, you did not give the cheer. May please your highness sit.
Which of you have done this?
What, my good lord?
Thou cannot say I did it. Never shake thy gory locks at me.
Gentlemen, rise. His highness is not well.
Sit, worthy friends. My lord is often thus, and has been from his youth. This fit is momentarily upon a thought he'll be well. Are you a man?
Aye, and a bold one that looks upon which might appall the devil.
Why do you make such faces? When all's done, you look but on a stool.
Prithee, see there, look, behold. How say you, if I stand here, I see them?
Fie for shame.
Give me some wine. Fill full. I drink to the general joy of the whole table, and to our dear friend Banquo, whom we miss. We were here, to all and him we thirst, and all to all.
Our duties are the pledge.
Avaunt, and quit my sight. Let the earth hide thee.
I pray at once. Stand not upon your order of going, but go at once.
Good night and better health attend his majesty.
A kind good night to all.
It will have blood, they say. Blood will have blood. I will tomorrow to the weird sisters. More shall they speak. For now I am bent to know by the worst means, the worst. For mine own good all causes shall give way. I am in blood, steeped so far, that should I wade no more, returning were as tedious as going on.
Presents at the tyrant's feast. I hear Macduff lives in disgrace. Sir, can you tell me where he bestows himself?
The son of Duncan lives in the English court. Thither Macduff has gone to pray the Holy King, that by the help of him we may again sleep our nights.
Round about the cauldron go, in the poison entrails throw, sweltered venom sleeping got, boil the thirst, I charm this pot! Double, double toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble.
By the pricking of my thumb, something wicked this way comes. Open locks, whoever knocks.
How now, you secret black and midnight hags? What is it you do?
And
Deeds without a name.
Speak.
Demands.
Will answer.
Would thou rather hear it from our mouths or from our master?
Call them. Let me see them.
Come high or low, thyself an office deathly show.
Macbeth, Macbeth, Macbeth. Beware, Macduff. Beware the thane of fight. Dismiss me. Enough!
Whatever thou art, for thy caution thanks. You've hearted my fear aright, but one word more.
Macbeth, Macbeth, Macbeth. Be bloody, bold, and resolute. Laugh to scorn, to power of man. For none of woman born shall harm Macbeth.
Then live Macduff. What need I fear of thee?
Listen, but speak not too. Macbeth shall never be vanquished, till great burning wood to high Dunsinane hill shall come against him.
Well, that will never be. Who can impress the forest? Bound the tree to unfix its earthbound roots. Sweet bondament's good. Yet my heart throbs to know one more thing. Will Banquo's issue ever reign in this kingdom?
Seek no more.
I will be satisfied. Deny me this, and an eternal curse fall on you.
See his eyes.
Greet his heart.
Come like shadows.
So depart.
Where are they? Gone?
What's your grace's will?
Saw you the weird sisters?
No, my lord. Macduff is fled to England.
Fled to England.
I, my good lord.
Time now anticipated my dread exploits. The castle of Macduff I will surprise. Give to the edge of sword his wife, his babes, and all unfortunate souls that trace him in his line.
What had he done to make him fly the land?
You must have patience, madam.
He had none. When our actions do not, our fears make us traitors.
Do you know not whether it is his wisdom or his fear?
Wisdom, to leave his wife, his babes, his mansion, and his titles in a place from whence himself does fly. He loves us not. He wants the natural touch, for the poor wren, the most diminutive of birds, will fight her young ones in the nest against the owl. All is the fear, and nothing is the love. As little is the wisdom, when the flight so runs against all reason.
My dear's cause, I pray you school yourself, before your husband is wise, noble, judicious, and best knows the fits of the season. I dare not speak much further. A cruel of the times, my pretty cousin, blessing upon you.
Fathered he is, and yet he is fatherless.
And I'm so much a fool. Should I stay long, there be to my disgrace and to your discomfort. I take my leave at once.
Sirrah, your father's dead. And what will you do now? How will you live?
As birds do, mother.
What, with worms and flies?
With what I get, I mean, and so do they.
Ah, poor bird, thou'st never fear the net nor lime, the pitfall nor the gin.
Why should I, mother? Poor birds, they are not set for. My father is not dead, for your saying.
Yes, he is dead. And you, how will you do for a father?
Nay, how will you do for a husband?
Why, I can buy me 20 at any market.
Then you'll buy him to sell again.
Thou speaks with all thy wit, and yet in faith with wit enough for thee.
Was my father a traitor, mother?
Aye, that he was.
What is a traitor?
One that swears and lies.
And be all traitors that do so?
Everyone that does so is a traitor and must be hanged.
And must all be hanged that swear and lie?
Every one.
And who must hang them?
The honest men.
Then the lions and swearers are fools, for the lions and swearers are now to be the honest men, and hang up them!
God help thee, poor monkeys. But how wilt thou do for a father?
If he were dead, you would weep for him.
If you were not, it were a good sign that I should quickly have a new father.
Poor prattlers, how thou talks.
You fair dame, I am not to you know. Through your state of honour, I am perfect. I do sense some danger does nearly approach you. Now, if you will take a homely man's advice, please be not found here. Hence with the little ones, may heavens preserve you. I dare applaud no longer.
What are these faces?
Where is your husband?
I hope in no place so unsanctified as thou mayst find him.
He's a traitor.
Thou liest! Thou shalt hate villain!
What, you egg? Young fry of treachery!
See, who comes here?
My good countryman, but yet I know him not.
Ah, my ever-gentle cousin. Welcome hither.
Ah, I know him now. Good God, bedtime remove the means and make us strangers.
Sir, amen.
Stand Scotland where it did.
A last poor country almost afraid to know itself, and it cannot be called our mother, but our grave.
Be comforted. We are coming thither. Gracious England, let us good seaward and 10,000 men. And older, and better soldiers none than Christendom gives out.
Would I could answer his comfort the like, but I have words that be howled in this desert air.
What concern they? If it be mine, keep it not from me quickly. Let me have it.
And all your ears despise my tongue, we shall possess them with the heaviest sounds that ever yet they heard.
Huh. I guess at it.
Your castle is surprised. Your wife and children savagely slaughtered.
Merciful heaven.
My children too.
Wife, children, servants, all that could be found.
Oh, and I must be from thence. My wife killed too.
I've said.
Be comforted.
Let's make us menace of our great revenge to cure this deadly grief.
He has no children, all my pretty ones. Did you say all? Oh, hell kite! All what? All my pretty chickens and their dam in one fell swoop.
Dispute it like a man.
I shall do so, but I must also feel it as a man. I cannot but remember such things were that was so precious to me. Did heaven look on and would not take their part? Ah, sinful Macduff, they were struck for thee.
Be this the whetstone of your sword. Let grief convert to anger, blood gnaw the heart, enrage it.
Gentle heavens, front to front, bring now this fiend of Scotland and myself within my sword's length, set him.
Macbeth is ripe for shaking. Receive what cheer you may. The night is long, and fine today.
Watch with you, but can perceive no truth in your report. When was it she last walked?
Since His Majesty went into the field, I have seen her rise from her bed, throw her nightgown upon her, unlock her closet, take forth paper, fold it, write upon it, read it, afterwards seal it, and then return back to bed, yet all this while in the most fast sleep.
A great perturbation in nature, to receive at once the benefit of sleep while doing the effects of watching. In this slumber agitation, besides her walking and other actual performances, what, at any point, have you heard her say?
That, sir, which I will not report after her.
You may to me, and 'tis most meet you should.
Neither to you nor anyone, having no witness to confirm our speech. Lo you, here she comes. This is her very guise, and upon my life, fast asleep. Observe her, stand close.
You see, her eyes are open.
Aye, but their sense is shut.
What is it she does now? Look at the way she rubs her hands.
'Tis an accustomed action with her to seem thus washing her hands. I've known her continue in a quarter of an hour.
Out, damn spot, out, I say! Yeah, who would have thought the old man had so much blood in him? No more of that, my lord, no more of that! You might all with this starting. Here's the smell of blood still! All the perfumes are ruby, one of the sweetness is at hand, oh! Wash your hands, put on your nightgown. I tell you again, Banquo is buried. He could not come up once grave. To bed, to bed. Come, come, come. Give me your hand. To bed, to bed. What's that could not be undone. To bed, to bed.
The English power is near, led by Malcolm, his uncle Seward, and good Macduff.
Near Burnham Wood shall we meet them? That way are they going?
Make we our march towards Burnham.
Bring me no more reports. Let them fly all, till burning wood come to Duncan, I cannot taint with fear. What's the boy Malcolm? Was he not born of woman? Where got thou that goose look?
There are 10,000.
Geese, villain?
Soldiers, sir.
What soldiers, Patch?
The English force, so please you.
Take thy face hence. Come, put mine armour on. Give me my staff.
The wood of Burnham.
Let every soldier hew him down and burn and bed before him.
It shall be done.
Hang out our banners on the outward walls. What is that noise? Wherefore was that cry?
The Queen, my lord, is dead.
She should have died hereafter. There would have been time for such a word. Tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow creeps in this petty pace from day to day, till the last syllable of recorded time, and all our yesterdays have lighted falls the way to dusty death. Out, out, brief candle. Life's but a walking shadow, a poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage and then is heard no more. A tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. Thy come seize thy tongue and tell thy story quickly.
As I did stand my watch upon the hill, I looked towards Burnham, and anon, methought the wood began to move.
I begin to doubt the equivocation of the fiend that lies like truth. Fear not, till Burnham wood come to Dunsinane, and now a wood comes to Dunsinane. Arm and out, blow winds come rack, at least we'll die with harness on our back.
Turn, hellhound, turn!
Of all else men I have avoided thee, for my soul is too charged with the blood of thine already.
I have no words. My voice is in my sword. Thou bloodier villain than terms can give thee out!
Thou loosest labour. I bear a charmed life which must not yield to one of woman born.
Despair thy charm, for Macduff was from his mother's womb untimely ripped.
Accursed be the tongue that tells me so. Lay on Macduff, and damn be him that first cries, hold! Enough!
Hail, King of Scotland! Behold, where stands the usurper's cursed head. The time is free. Hail, King of Scotland!